Hi. My name is Torches Phoebe. I have resolved to do this podcast for about a year now. I believe one of the first episodes I filmed was New Year's Day. And we are almost through November now. But I swear, we're really going to get started. First, this year's been pretty crazy, so I wanted to address that so that people could have their questions answered, and I don't have to deal with a million stupid questions and, whatever. So we'll get to the elephant in the room, and then hopefully the fun. So I spent the last 2 years building a dungeon in Woodland Hills, California, called Venus and Bells. I put so much into it. It was beautiful. I really did everything that I could. I was there all the time. I couldn't have done more, I don't think. I was really dedicated to bringing people in, having parties, and even building everything by hand before we even opened. I was so proud of it, and unfortunately, my business partner, since the beginning, had been an absolute nightmare. They decided to just make up reasons to hate me all the time, to not be there for me, to just blatant lies, Of course, my battery likes to die right when I need it not to. Anyways, we don't need to get into the drama, but, having everything I worked so hard for taken from me, as well as, my character being dragged and, having people be lied to about me, which, you know what, if people know me, they know me. I'm pretty straightforward. It's a little too honest sometimes. You see what you get, So if they don't understand that these were fabrications and maybe they should check first, they don't need to be in my life. So, still kind of navigating that journey, but I've finally come to terms with the fact that I need to wipe my hands of it and start new. Because I'm not meant to have a business partner. Especially ones that think they're my boss when I'm a fucking partner. Like, bitch, now. But whatever. Some people need to lie to themselves and feel like they really did something, and then, even when they start failing because they bit the hand that feeds them, they still, realize, and that's okay, because, that's personality disorder, and I did go to school to be able to diagnose that, so it's not imagined in my head. But yeah, I just think that a person that was my friend for what I thought was my friend for several years could do that to another person, even if they weren't friends. I just think, it's a very rotten thing to do, for lack of better terms, honestly. And you know what, honestly, I feel bad for them, and I don't think that they will have an easy life burning people like that, but, the first clue should have been, like, friends. Do they have friends? Do they have friends, for a long period of time? I still have my best friends since forever ago, since, like, high school. Been in their weddings, like, we still all talk. It's, we're all ride or dies, so that's not really a question. But, I just, I worked hard for it. I don't know what they did, and they like to think they did a lot more than me, and that's fine. If I could do it, I could do it again. So, that's all in the works, and big surprises to come, but not to be disclosed just yet. Yeah, I have a couple other things to do while I'm taking over the world, you know. But yeah, still me. Nothing's changed, despite whatever has been said about me. It's not true, and if you know me, you know. And yeah, I don't know. Big things are to come, and there will be some pretty random episodes, as I've probably filmed like 6 or 7 of them, and like I said, the first one I believe was New Year's last year, New Year's Day, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to put them in chronological order or just kind of mix them up, but yeah, we're going to really get going this year, since I'm the boss that gets fired from her job. I've been fired from every job that I've ever had, mind you, except for the school district where I worked for 11 years, but I got a really mean slap on the wrist like a year earlier than before I left. So, whatever. Fuck 'em all. Yeah. I mean, at least all my firings were very memorable. I mean, this one was lame, but, you know, one time I worked at a restaurant, I told the boss to suck my dick on Easter in front of a bunch of customers. I wrote a really nice apology note. I thought I'd have my job back, but whatever. Stupid. I take back that note, and I hope they have a terrible Easter for every year. And remember me. Let's see. Oh, I worked at a clothing store, and when it was raining, nobody was coming in. Me and the manager, I was like 16, said we do prank calls. Like, you know, going from Mean Girls, like we're Planned Parenthood, we'll call their mom, whatever. I was like, oh great, I have the perfect people to call. So we did. She didn't block the number, and so they knew it was me, and I got fired for that. Which, again, I didn't think I'd get fired because the owners of the place were friends with, you know, my step-grandma and grandpa. They were neighbors. So, whatever. Stupid. I worked in a nail salon for a long time. I was like 90 pounds probably when I worked there. Just like high school. And, yeah, one of the guys that worked there called me fat. So I told him he was a fat bitch, and I got fired somehow. But, you know, like I said, I tell the truth too much, and I guess it serves me well in my field now, but not before. So yeah, hopefully you're not totally turned off by this stupid drama, or now maybe you're a little bit more informed of the stupid drama, which it's funny because all my stuff is still there, and all of it is mine, pretty much, and yeah, I've never actually been evicted, and everything is hearsay, and I have more proof that the other person did the things that they're saying about me. But, like I said, starting fresh is a way better idea, and I already have it in the works, and it's going to be really cool. Cooler than the last place, and so they can, you know, if they want my name in their mouth, they can fucking choke on it. Stay blessed.